Hi guys and welcome to another I Love Indies Games of the Week. Coming up we've got games about cats and dogs in space, 2 Diablo style dungeon crawlers, an Animal Crossing inspired life sim, and a game where eye blinking becomes your controller. We've also got a couple of hidden gems and our game of the week later in the video, so please stay tuned to the very end. To keep up to date with all the latest indie news, please subscribe to the I Love Indies channel and also follow us on Twitter. To kick things off this week we have 8 Doors, Aram's Afterlife Adventure. This one's a hand-drawn Metroidvania heavily inspired by classics of the genre such as Hollow Knight. You play as Aram, a young girl who voluntarily enters the afterlife looking for her father's soul. Your quest takes you through the 8 doors of purgatory and sees you face off against countless bosses, wield a variety of weapons and save fugitive souls. The gameplay and progression is clearly modelled off Hollow Knight, and like any good Metroidvania there's a huge map to uncover and explore, and you'll do plenty of revisiting areas once you've discovered new skills. 8 Doors has a very distinct art style, using a palette of only black, white and red. It also features a very intriguing story inspired by Korean folklore. If you're on the lookout for a new Metroidvania, well give 8 Doors a try. It's out now on PC via Steam. This week sees the PC and console release of Cozy Grove, a life sim first released on Apple Arcade. The game features beautiful hand-drawn landscapes that come alive with colour as you develop the story. You play as a spirit scout, camping on a haunted island, and on this island are ghost bears which need help. Befriend them by completing quests and expand the ever-changing forest. The game is designed to be played in short bursts, and developers claim there's enough content here to last several months. Having played the game for a few hours, I'm already hooked. The spirit animals are just so adorable, and building relationships with them is great fun. Cozy Grove is very much an indie Animal Crossing. If you like the sound of that, check it out now on PC and all major consoles. It seems a popular choice to send animals into space in the indie game world. Last month we had Space Otter Charlie, and now we have AstroDogs and Astro Aqua Kitty. If you're a dog or a cat lover, we've got you covered at I Love Indies. First up then, we have AstroDogs, an on-rail shooter inspired by Star Fox 64, or Lilac Wars as it was called in the UK. Perhaps the most striking thing about this game is the charming cartoon art style. The 10 levels are vibrant and feature huge bosses. There's a wide variety of weapons, there's a Star Fox style barrel roll which allows you to deflect bullets, and time slowing mechanics to get the perfect aim. AstroDogs is out now on PC, there's a demo available if you want to try it before you buy, and the game is also set to launch on Switch sometime this summer. If you're more of a feline fanatic, then perhaps Astro Aqua Kitty is the game for you, out this week on the Nintendo Switch. It's a sequel to Aqua Kitty Milk Mine Defender that came out all the way back in 2014. In this game, rather than plunder the depths of the ocean, you're investigating mysterious asteroids in space. A new addition to this sequel is the RPG elements and levelling system that allows you to unlock new skills the more you play. All in all, what we have here is a colourful pixel art shoot 'em up featuring memorable characters and a great soundtrack. The game's due out on PC and other consoles later in the year, but for now, if you want to play this, head over to the Nintendo eShop. Scarlet and the Wicked Wood is very much an adventure game inspired by Frank Baum's The Wizard of Oz. Instead of Dorothy though, we have Scarlet, an aspiring singer who is caught up in a tornado and transported to the realm of Gloam. Does that sound familiar? Add to this the fairly obvious retelling of the Little Red Riding Hood story, and with an interesting blend of fairy tales on offer here. The game mixes several genres. It's part point and click adventure, it has branching pathways, stealth sections and multiple endings, but it's also part visual novel. Scarlet Hood and the Wicked Wood is out now on PC via Steam, GOG and the Epic Game Store. Next up we have a dungeon crawler with action roguelike elements set in the world of Norse gods and Valhalla. In Viking Vengeance you can choose from different classes, cheat death and grow permanently stronger. You can wield Thor's hammer, use Loki's tricks and crush enemies with Odin's power. In many ways the game looks and plays a lot like old school hack and slash adventures like Diablo, but with a roguelike twist. If you fancy some chunky polygon graphics, satisfying combat and lots of customization, give Viking Vengeance a try now on PC via Steam.
Let's shatter a mountain. Just think back to the very beginning. First thing that you can remember.
Before Your Eyes features a super unique mechanic. You're able to interact through real life blinks captured by your webcam. How cool does that sound? In this game, your eyes are the controller. The game features an emotional story of a soul's journey into the afterlife. You control the flow of the narrative through your blinks as you delve into precious moments of the past. Featuring a fully voice acted story and a truly original way of interacting with the world around you, Before Your Eyes is an indie not to be missed. It's out now on PC via Steam.
You remember blinking, don't you? That thing you did 30,000 times a day?
For fans of Diablo-style dungeon crawlers, the Slormancer is out now in early access on PC via Steam. And like any good action RPG, you'll spend your time unlocking skills, abilities and other goodies on your quest to defeat the Slormancer. You are a nobody with no skill, but like your grandfather told you, you might not have the talent, but you have the will. There are 3 character classes to choose from, the Knight, the Huntress and the Magician, and the early access build of the game features the first of 5 planned acts. The game is all about progression. Once you've discovered a skill, any of your 3 characters can use it in future runs. There's lots of customizable flexibility here, making no 2 runs the same. The Slormancer has a lovely pixel art style and gameplay is smooth and satisfying. There's hours of content in this current version and the developers have already set out a comprehensive roadmap of future updates. If all of this sounds like your thing, head over to the Steam store for the Slormancer now. We've got a couple of hidden gems for you to look out for this week. The first is The Wild Case. It's a 2D point-and-click adventure set in a Russian village where strange creatures with glowing red eyes have been terrorising the inhabitants. There are 3 chapters featuring a variety of locations to explore. You navigate old school style through mostly static screens, looking for objects to interact with. The puzzles are, refreshingly, quite straightforward and don't feature the sort of obtuse solutions prominent in many games of the genre. I found the illustrated art style charming and the story intriguing, despite the game's short length. The Wild Case is out now on PC via Steam. Our second hidden gem of the week is ADD, or AD, the sort of title which is a nightmare to Google. In this game you play as a robot courier on a singular mission, the details of which are not disclosed until the very end. Equipped with only a flashlight, you have to navigate a series of perilous areas as you travel through a post-apocalyptic land where an artificial intelligence has taken over. ADD clearly takes inspiration from fellow puzzle platformer Inside. What's most impressive is that this game has been made by one man and it's his first game. You'll likely complete this one in 1 to 2 sit-ins. It lasts about an hour and a half, but if you like atmospheric platformers, it's well worth the low asking price. Grab ADD now on PC via Steam.
Not too far away, in the land of Astoria, there lived a young girl named Robin. She was kind and loved taking care of the world around her, but inside she was still curious about the world that lay beyond. Suddenly, a terrifying noise echoed from beyond the village gate. Robin was surrounded by smoke and cinders. She needed to keep everyone safe. I can't let her get away. Robin pursued the beast with little thought for her own safety. I have to find out why a dragon attacked my village. Her hope was shattered. Why is this happening? It isn't fair! I felt so confused. A cold determination gripped her. She was ready.
This week's Game of the Week is Lost Words Beyond the Page, a gorgeous 2D puzzle platformer. The story has been written by Rhianna Pratchett, daughter of legendary fantasy novelist Terry Pratchett, and it doesn't disappoint. It's a tale of grief told through journal entries and a quest through a fantasy land created by the protagonist, a young girl who you name at the start. Gameplay involves typical platforming action, pushing blocks, swinging from ropes, doing tricky jumps and more, but by far the most unique element of the game is the way you discover magical words which allow you to interact with the environment. For example, one of the first words you discover is rise. Use this to lift up platforms to allow you to reach new heights. The puzzles are really imaginative but lack challenge, and the game can be completed in a few hours. It's definitely the story and the way it's told that make this one a memorable experience. Lost Words Beyond the Page is out now on PC and all the major consoles.
Will would not break that easily.
And that's it for our Indies of the Week. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and also follow us on Twitter. I'll leave you with the trailer or advert for one of the most bizarre indie games out this week. This is Say No More. Until next time, guys, keep loving indies.
Are you sick and tired of being pushed around by mean co-workers? Well, no more! Introducing Say No More, a video game about saying no. Hi, I'm Coach, and this is Say No More, a brand new game from Studio Fizbin. We've all been there.
Intern, clean my car.
Rude.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and stay in all night for a week.
What a meanie. Well, to that I say, no more. Super easy to learn controls. Focus on the no saying entirely.
Don't pick up my food. I left it in the microwave.
Say No More is coming to a digital platform near you on April 9. That also means no in German. 8 polished levels, thousands of fun combinations, and a fabulous character creator, 17 languages to say no in, and more no's than a lying Pinocchio in this easy-to-learn, no-playing game. But wait, there's more. You can pre-order a copy of Say No More and get a free sense of self-satisfaction from supporting our work. Sense of self-satisfaction, not guaranteed. Check us out at these digital storefronts and remember to say no more.